Hey everybody, welcome back to the ICReplays channel. My name is Will.
Yes, it is. You're right. That is your name.
Thanks, I just wanted to make sure. I need positive affirmation. Toast, you wanna just like weigh in at any point?
Well, not really, apart from Blarg.
That's fair enough, I guess. He's still in zombie mode. We've dug him up, we've revived him. He's no longer a zombie, but sometimes it does creep back in. He's no longer a zombie because the zombie games are over. We have played all of the round 2 Sigma Scrambler games, and we have declared the winner, although I think I won't declare the winner in this video just in case people don't want to have it spoiled for them.
Yeah, I think I'll generally refrain from talking about other games in each of these replays and just
that sounds good to me.
talk about what's happening in the actual game. So they work independently, and then maybe after they're all done, we can do like a post-analysis type videos for those interested in that. And then maybe even you and I will take on a zombie of some description.
Oh god, yeah. People have been saying they want to see that. Oh my god. We can do that. We'll die, but it'll be good content.
So this is the hot sauce team being represented by the Black Tiger brothers here. They actually played all 3 of the attempts.
Is it possible that you could click both labs again in quick succession? Just another couple times. Yep, okay. Excellent. Thanks so much. Okay, I think people have gotten the hang of it now. Those are both the laboratories. One is owned by Black Tiger 1, one is owned by Black Tiger 2. They both have 6,000 health.
No, one is owned by Black Tiger 3.
No. Sorry, Black Tiger 2.
we don't talk about Black Tiger 2. Okay.
Black Tiger 2 is what we should rename the zombie player to.
This should be the first attempt, unless I picked the wrong replay.
And we're only going to do, now if I have this straight, I think we can spoil this. Of the Black Tiger's 3 attempts, the third one was considerably shorter than the second one. So I think we're only going to cast the first 2 for the folks at home today. Is that correct, Toast?
Yes, that's right.
Fantastic. All right, well, without further ado, I think we can get started.
After we take out the enemy labs, this island would make for some nice beachfront property.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to try and remember which one of the Black Tigers is which at this point.
Well, I can click the labs in rapid succession a few more times.
That's beautiful. Thanks so much. Okay, 3 is green.
Speed up the early game here. So we've got them really in sync there, sending out their henchmen at the same time. Gonna go for the fence off here.
Do you think they did it on purpose, that Black Tiger 1 is red and Black Tiger 3 is green, and 1 and red both have 3 letters and 3 and green both have 5 letters?
No.
Because it makes my job a lot easier. I think they did it. I think they did that on purpose, Toast. I think you're underestimating their ability to count. Toast doesn't think the Black Tigers know how to count.
That's right. That's a reasonable thing to infer from that. We're not seeing any rods from Black Tiger 1 here.
No, that's really interesting. But we do have a workshop coming up for him. Okay, yeah, there goes a rod. Heaps of hench.
Squeak, squeak, here come the rats.
What do zombie rats say?
Squeak, squeak. Sometimes they say Blarg, but, you know, they're not fully assimilated into zombie culture. They're a new addition. They still stick to their rat ways sometimes.
Alright, sound beam up. Yep, cool. And this is, because this is the first round, this is their first time facing off against this wave. So they have got the sound beam up. As we've discussed in another replay, I'm not sure if that replay is actually live yet, but we've said a couple times, the fence is actually all you need to get rid of these rats in wave 1. It's cool to have the sound beam towers up, but it might be optimal to just go eco and let the fences deal with the rats.
It might be better to build this workshop before you get that sound beam up, because the rats will just murder themselves on the sharp, brambly fences.
Being zombies.
They feel
Oh,
no
wow.
pain.
Left side looking very sturdy. Yeah, another sound beam up. They'll be able to catch a few of those gremlins coming in.
Yes. This sunbeam, however, probably won't last unless it's repaired. Oh,
Ooh, triple repair. Good effort. That is the correct decision to make there.
both players really active with the repairs here. Going to be able to deal with these gremlins without any losses, I think.
Oh, goodness. Oh, there goes that tower. Oh,
The
my
frenzy
gosh.
is very strong. There
It's
it goes.
gone. It is gone. But let's see
Gremlins are cleaned up on the left side.
frog snakes come out. Great call. What's the range on those bad boys?
It is 20. It's pretty good.
20. Cool.
Pretty respectable.
That'll do it. It's hard to look at those frog cobras and not imagine the tongue just like coiled up down the whole length of the body.
Yeah, and they're also snakes, so they probably coil the rest of their body and do like a snake strike type thing for extra distance.
That's right, yeah. Oh my god. I actually quite like the frog cobras as a unit in zombies. I think it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they're cheap, they have the range, at least early on, especially for the gremlins.
Oh yeah, yeah, and they're doing an okay job with these zebras. The only thing I'd pick maybe instead of those is like a gazelle anteater or something with even better range. Oh, a defensive research clinic. Yeah, okay, cool. I dig it. They were probably hoping to research heal or offense upgrade. I'm not sure if you told them going in.
I did tell them. I told everyone before they started their games.
Okay, cool. Because heal and heal and strength and fences are both locked behind level 4 research. Ooh, goodness me. Look at all that artillery. That is going to do a number on your own fences. You got to be so careful.
You might be seeing
Hopefully
that
he
right
can
here.
micro them.
Yeah. Fences going down to friendly fire.
Oh no. Oh no, that's awful. Unlucky.
And on this side, the home wreckers have free reign, or at least one of them.
Oof. Oh, you hate to see that. We saw a fair few teams going in actually, strategizing about using a lot of long-range artillery against waves. And I've got to say, you've got to be really careful with it, because it's just not worth losing your own fences for it.
Well,
Okay, but
actually, I mean, avoiding saying anything too spoilery, we're about to see a very functional solution to that problem.
cool. Oh, we've got a gyro full of something wandering around the map. I guess he's hunting for expos.
Yes.
There he goes.
And this is another thing. Some other teams discovered this as well. These two expos are very safe for most of the game.
That's right, yeah.
So
They get hit by a couple flyers, but that's all.
Yeah. So gyro expanding to that one is a very good play.
Okay, here's the oogs. This is the wave that really sorts the wheat from the chaff, as it were.
It is, yeah. Seeing electric burst
Oh.
here.
That's cool, yeah. But it'll take a lot of those. These oogeigers have got a lot of HP.
That they do. And there's not really enough time to mass these.
I do like the cobras coming out. Poison is a great idea because it reduces the amount of damage that the creatures do. And that's gone fairly well on this side. We've lost all the fences on both sides,
Yeah.
but
And that's the thing with the Oogs, they often clear the way really well for these spaghetti robots. And
Exactly,
they
and
do a
these-
lot of damage, they pack a punch.
that's right. And they come so fast; it's really hard to get the fences back up in time.
I think they're just
But
about
flyers
to
will-
slip in there.
Flyers will do a really good job against him, especially with E-Burst. Because they are glassy little fellas. Would love to see the E-Burst come out now. Come on, you got to nuke that spaghetti. Come on, fellas. I think we did see an E-Burst on the other side, but we missed it.
And the spaghetti robots are, of course, accompanied by these shorts for getting vultures or condors.
These vulture ostriches, that's right. So this is the ostrich wave, really, I suppose. Both units dropping a lot of damage, being quite glassy. Oh dear me, it's hard to see what the Tigers are going to do to recover from this one. But as a first attempt, pretty good.
Yes, and they have also made it far enough that they'll see the Hernando dialogue pop up and probably get a glimpse of Hernando himself.
Like something big is coming.
And here he is.
Here's the boy himself.
And his wives.
Yeah, and he is, of course, spawning one flyer and one ground unit every 10 seconds. So if you don't get on top of him, he can really overwhelm you. Oh, is those roach eagles?
I believe.
Oh no, tarantula.
Gyres.
Tarantula. It is actually vulture.
Like
but 20 damage.
Sticking up.
Look at them. That's so cute. And it looks like the Black Tigers are just sitting where they are, not expanding, not taking back territory, probably just waiting to see what's going to happen.
Well, they were hit really hard, especially on the right side. There's hardly any resources being collected. Just a couple.
Absolutely true.
If the waves hit you really hard, it's difficult to reclaim that ground because you just gotta muster some forces to defend from the next wave at the same time that you gotta rebuild that economy you lost and try to get some defensive structures maybe to get the ground back. It's not easy once you fall behind.
Yeah, the waves are regular enough. There's really not the time. If you're going to reinforce, you've got to do it like now while you're getting pummeled by the previous wave. And we're seeing the lab go down now. I wonder if we'll see lab def. Oof, we do, yeah, just in time.
It's quite low, but it is being repaired by this henchman that is being targeted by one of the suns.
Yep, he'll go down.
But I think he's repaired enough that the lab won't die from chip damage.
Probably true, although, every now and then a son and a wife pops out, so... what's the Hernando on the left flank doing?
He's still getting through this stuff.
Still breaking through. Yeah. He's taken a lot of damage, my goodness. Good effort, BT1. Yeah, here's the War Tigers rolling in.
And the unjust taxation.
Oh, goodness me. We're going to see BT1 throw up lab defense?
Yep, there it is.
Yes, we are. Okay.
Oh, these
oh my gosh,
electric bursts here. But these tigers are tough.
Tasty.
Oh, it actually will die from chip damage here, I think.
Goodness me, you might be right. It's just the number of reinforcements, so many new units have joined the battle since the Hernandos got here. Yeah, that's definitely going to be game one over for the Tigers, but great, not for the Hot Sauce team, I mean, but great first time getting all the way up to 18 and a half minutes.
Yeah, there goes down
another
from chip damage. before the temperature gets up. But they were close on temperature, so didn't lose out
Yes.
in too much time. Let's go straight
Correct.
to the next game.
Oh my god, Toast. Choose the correct door.
I think I've got it.
I believe you. I trust you, Toast.
Look at that. I've done it.
Well done.
And with Team Hot Sauce, unfortunately, I did not have the privilege to witness their between-game strategizing.
Ah, yes.
A couple of teams were in voice with me, and I could hear them talking, which was fun. Yeah, it was difficult at times to not say anything.
Yeah, of course.
Because they're talking about things, and I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. Or maybe, oh no, that's not how that works. Don't do that. Or
Yeah,
like,
right.
ooh,
Yeah.
they really struck gold on that one.
All right, there's the fences coming out. So they've tweaked to that at least. They're doing that same as they did last round. That's really the smart call. You've got to do it. We did see. I think we saw. Might have been on the Reckless where we saw. Yeah, we saw Guan fail to get the fence up fast enough.
Yeah, but let's not talk about that right now.
We've already. Those games are already live. It's all right.
Yes, but still, like if people watch this out of order, it might be.
That's true. You're right.
But you know that wasn't a big spoiler, but you know, let's stick to the games we're
Listen,
watching.
no spoilers, but they did get killed by zombies.
Yeah, Matt actually is Guan's father.
Now that would be a good film. Okay, still just the one layer of fences. All right, one layer fence straight into Soundbeam.
Let's speed it up here. Red Wave isn't very interesting. We're seeing an expansion
idea.
here. Generators coming up.
Once again, BT1's fence stronger. He's got the more layers down.
And now we've got gremlins. Again, this one tower. This tower is a little further back, I believe. So it's a little better off. It's got a few more layers of fence. You can see these gremlins struggling to reach it here, just lining up one by one to get shot by the sound beam.
Yeah, the geometry of that is a really important factor.
And here BT1 is just on top of it with the repairs, so he's fine. Right?
I'm impressed with BT1, both his defenses and his eco. Oh my god, the sound beam is exploded. He seemed to be the dominant one of the two. Although we do have some idle hench now.
Yes, but I think most of this call is saturated anyway.
That's true. I hope we see one of them take the North Geyser there as well. Would be good to see. Okay, yep,
We've got an
and coming back to
expansion
repair.
here.
Excellent, excellent.
This sound beam gonna be repaired. These chameleons exceptional at focusing down sound beams.
Oh yeah, yeah, they just mulch them.
But here being taken out by artillery.
Beautiful little camel pillars.
And here, really utilizing the spacing really well here.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
good read as well. Putting in just repairing that sound beam tower just long enough to make sure it survives, and then stopping to build other stuff. Good call.
And we're seeing grid here from green.
Okay, cool.
And an expansion
Oh.
here for red.
Gosh, but here comes the melee wave, and we're going to see that artillery again becoming a huge problem for red.
Yeah, we still haven't seen this guy, so we can take. Oh,
There it
is.
goes. Clearly they can hear you, Toast. Oh, good stuff. Taking out the artillery first.
Yeah.
He's clearly learned from the last round. Ooh, maybe not.
And here, there's just so much stuff in the way here, so this is probably going to be fine. Because even if they break through the fences, there's these soundbeam towers creating a very narrow path to get through here. And there's a lot of DPS behind this.
A lot of DPS.
Yeah. And this artillery, while taking out their own fences, just drops the damage on these creatures and kills them off.
And now he's attacking ground. That's cool. I love the attack ground defense. Really, really good stuff. Although the next wave will be the Oogs, so hopefully he does something about that.
Well, these guys have 30 free range, which is 10 more than the Oogs. So they can
dramatically exceeds it.
Yeah, they can really back up this cliff and fire down on the Oogs as they have no choice but to attack the buildings.
Meanwhile, base is looking pretty good. Expo is reasonably saturated. Northern Expo is also staffed.
Got more caterpillars coming out on this side as well.
Outfit. Oh no, but see, these guys are still attacking ground. They've got to switch targets or they're all going to die.
That's unfortunate.
Ooh.
Well, here we go. They're backing up the hill and the Oogs can't get them.
Beautiful, very smart.
And same with these caterpillars. These are bigger caterpillars. They drop 7 damage compared to this 4 here. Oh, but the Oogs have drawn them closer to the edge and they killed them all.
Oh my god. We're seeing level 2 versus level 3 here, really. These poor camels just getting eviscerated.
And these caterpillars are very tough compared to the camel ones.
Why can't you be more like these caterpillars?
They've got
flyers. Flyers.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Just to clean these remaining Oogs up. And that's the Oog wave vanquished. And when you take out the Oogs without losing your blockade, these spaghetti robots are just going to die.
That's exactly it. It's the key, really.
And what I was talking about earlier is these buildings here, blocking up with proper buildings as opposed to fences, really allow you to utilize artillery.
Oh my god.
Those buildings can just be repaired.
Yeah, outside of the artillery splash radius. It's a very good idea. Fantastic E-burst there. Absolutely dominating those spaghetti robots, just removing them from the earth. And I forgot my shorts getting pretty handily intercepted by flyers as well. It won't be able to wreak the havoc it previously wrought.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to just focus and deal with those when your base isn't flooded by spaghetti robots.
For sure.
And we're seeing this expansion be taken, and this expansion as well.
Fantastic.
Taking the opportunity to capitalize on the time they created for themselves by really getting rid of that wave soon.
And the difference between the last attempt and this attempt is just night and day.
Yeah, exactly.
They're in such a good position now.
And here's
look at this. The dead air they just had there between robots and Hernando is amazing.
And he's slow too, so there's plenty of time to mine this coal. These generators are going to pay themselves back before they're destroyed.
Oh, very handily, yes. I wonder if they have a plan for Hernando, or if they're just going to whittle him down, because they nearly killed one last time. Oh, the defile. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Really
defile is
defile on that Hernando.
For some reason, defile is amazing against Hernando, and I actually don't know why. It is his weakness, and I'm glad he's got a weakness. Oh, but he has not fallen into that defile, unfortunately, for the Black Tigers. There he goes, he's in it now.
So both Hernando's going to take out these Expos, but not much else. I don't think he's going to make it far.
And BT3's very sensibly sent his henchmen away, although he has sent them into the path of the next wave, so maybe that won't go well for him. Yeah, hey, this is a great way to deal with Hernando. And distracting him with these Expos is actually a really great call as well. Oh, these henchmen doing such a brave job against the continued horde.
Yeah. Well, I think the key here in dealing with Hernando a lot easier is not the actual strategy you take him on with, but the fact that you clear the oogs and the spaghetti robots
For sure.
to keep that, because a lot of players get wrecked by that wave and then they just lose so many resources and creatures and buildings that they just get pushed back, and then Hernando can just waltz in.
Yeah, that's the kind of the interestingly cumulative nature of a zombies game mode. There's not a lot of capacity for comeback. You've really got to make sure you're on top of everything. But if you are on top of a wave, then you can just really kind of snowball and take out Hernando like this.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still got 1k health left.
Yeah, a side effect of him being busy with this expansion over here is that he does stay alive a lot longer, and he keeps spawning his sons and wives.
Yeah, we are well and truly into the War Tiger wave now, and Hernando is still kicking. Although he has been pretty handily taken out on the other side. Oh, are those Albatross Hercs, but the different kind?
Yeah.
Cute. Oh, good stuff. Like you were saying before, the henchmen really keeping those structures alive. Oh, unjust taxation, making its presence felt at base. Goodness me, they really chew through towers, don't they? Heavens to Betsy.
And what's next? Oh, it's this wave. This wave is really strong compared to the previous one.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get these flyers. These dolphins are gonna get them.
Oh, okay. We've lost a fair few buildings on Black Tiger 3's side.
Yeah.
But there's a whole wall of damage back there. If those chimps hit those cobras, they're in for a bad time.
Yeah, these chimps can really put a dent in base defenses and mass range. Just they are really strong.
I think they've got the range to deal with those cobras as well. And more albatrosses. I think that's a pretty good idea. Only 11 damage from them, but the deflect at least means they can do a bit more to the dolphins. Unfortunately, defile not going to work on those chimps because they do have immunity.
That they do. But electric burst is going to do damage.
Oh, yes.
And it
Love to
pairs
see
well
that.
with artillery because it gets them low, and then the artillery also dealing splash damage, finishing them off.
Good instincts as well, getting those snakes out of the way.
And we've got these. This is a pretty weak wave, but it's a fun one.
Yeah, I just like my woolly mams. And it is backed up by the surprise attack as well. Here they come.
Yeah, this wave has a tendency of going one way or the other, often favoring the left.
Yes. Yep, we see it again now. And the surprise attack won't be much of a surprise for these guys because it only really is a surprise if you've expanded past where the BTs have expanded. They should be pretty easily picked off by all these towers. And they'll cop some friendly fire from the artillery as well. Oh, they did make it in. Well done, little fellas. But yes, as you said, every single one of those oogs going to the left instead of the right. So both players, BT3 gets a breather and BT1 can just take him out with flyers.
Yeah, BT1 has a real star fleet here.
He does, exactly. What are those dragonflies he's got, Toast?
They are...
I don't know.
Mantis?
Oh, they got frenzy and immunity, so that is a dragonfly vulture. 28 damage, my god. Here's Vanilla Bean, and can we see up north shortly? Because it should be just about time for the first Persephone drop.
Yeah, these normally spawned ones aren't going to get far, so let's just check out Persephone Island here.
Any moment now. 2, 1.
There they
Boom.
are. You can also see my reaction time there, about 5 or so seconds before I noticed it. I tried to be as consistent as possible with those. I think one time I left it like maybe 15-20 seconds before I realized I had to do stuff.
Yeah. Well, you don't get notified, so it's not super easy as the zombie to remember where all these drops are coming from. Oh my god, Persephone just getting juggled by these towers. That's nasty.
And here's the spider wave.
So they're going to lose those expos to the sneaky drop. And I do wonder what impact the drop had on the players, because obviously a bloody hornet flying into your base and dropping off units is not what you expect to see.
Is it a hornet?
Yeah, it's a hornet mantis shrimp.
Look at that. I haven't really looked under the wings there and seen the yellow-black colors.
Okay, so we're well into the level 5s. And the artillery and range capacity of the Black Tigers is really going to take out these whale shark bowler spiders, no problem.
But they are going to lose a lot of flyers.
That's true. Their flyers have 98 health, so they're just going to evaporate. Raspaley Plaza. Taking names. Oh my goodness, I hate this wave. Detonation Protocol and Waldro.
And we do have the bramble upgrade here and a fence diagonally across here.
Genius. I love fencing there. That's a really smart place to do it. Helps you to protect your 3 coal expo. I'm really intrigued. I think we're thinking about having another round of zombies where a different team takes part as the zombie. And I'd be really curious to see how those 3 coal expos go when another player is actually trying to hunt them down. It'll be much harder to actually maintain. Oh, we're seeing some big velvet worms from BT1. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
These archerfish. Every hit they land does so much damage. It's just chaos at this point. There's so much on the field.
And a lot of these spiders have survived and are now joining up with the mammoth fish.
I'm really surprised by that. Those spiders really hung in there.
And
here comes another drop.
I really like this one.
This drop. Oh my lord. It's time to destroy all humans.
It is. These guys got really confused though. There's the AI being very silly.
Oh no.
And this is me forgetting this drop.
I really tried to find some trigger to let you know that they were coming, but there's no way to send a message to individual players. Oh my goodness, that Penelope's taking so much fire from the towers. Is it even going to drop off its cargo?
It is.
It is. That hit animation is so funny.
So now, having lost a lot of the forces that they'd accumulated for a long time, this is where the slippery slope begins.
Definitely. Goodness me, they must have been feeling so good about 5 minutes ago. And now suddenly they've got no henchman mining at all.
Oh, here we go. Yes. This is the best drop.
I'm so glad Overdue Bookfee's actually in one of these replays. I thought for sure he was just going to get forgotten down the south of the map.
This side actually cleaning up the waves. Taking their time, but they're getting it done. But this side has fallen.
Yeah, the economy's dropped out of it at this point as well. doesn't look like we're going to get through all of those artillery units either. But we're into the final wave, which is the endless wave.
Yeah, they actually made it there.
Which is really impressive, especially for attempt 2. My god. Great job, Black Tigers. Are we going to see lab defense? Yeah, we are. Okay. But both of these will possibly go down from chip damage. Yeah, here's the Obvaska mashing. My god. There definitely comes a really clear point in every game where it's just like, okay. Okay, let's just turn on lab defense and wait. But as I said, extremely impressed by the BTs. Over half an hour is really amazing. And any moment now, we're going to see these both labs go down. Overdue book fee, still living large down south, still getting the bombardments in. And you can see that that choke of units there is actually really hurting the zombie.
Yeah, I tried most games when this happened. Well, it happened in like 2 games where it got this far. And I tried to clear up the sort of blockage here by just moving these units further in.
That's right, you gotta, yeah. That's a tricky grey area in terms of micro. Like, should you do that? Should you not do that? I don't know. I'm glad I didn't have to make the decision. But that's the 2 hot source games that we're going to cast, because the third one did not go as long as that second one, which means their best time was... what was it, Toast?
It was 33:59, I believe.
Amazing. That's really, really good stuff. Toast, thank you for both being the zombie in those attempts and for joining me here on this cast today.
Blarg.
Blarg indeed. Blarg forever. We'll catch you later, guys.